I think we all know that women are pretty lazy in the early stages of dating. Because if a man wants you, he is expected to give you all of his effort. And women literally just have to give a green light. He is expected to move mountains if he wants you. But the problem with that is what happens once he has you? Because that sort of thing is not maintainable. And then women, are you with somebody that you actually like, or was it just the fact that he was willing to give you all of his effort? And that is what is not fair to men. Because then all these men's hearts are being broken and they are not re-entering the dating world because of it.
He is expected to move mountains if he wants you. But I think we all know that women are pretty lazy in the early stages of dating. Because if a man wants you, he is expected to give you all of his effort.
I want to really focus on two main parts of that clip that really stuck out to me that we can really learn from. The first, she said, if a man is really into a woman, he's going to move mountains to be with her. And she also said, if he's really into her, he's going to put in all of the effort. Listen, that is a recipe for disaster when it comes to interacting and dealing with women. And I'll explain. See, I said it before and I'll say it again. Less is always more when it comes to women. I'll repeat it again. Less is more. The less you do for a woman, the less text messages you send, the less time you spend with her, the more she's going to want you, the more she'll crave you, the more she'll want to be around you. See, too many guys, they got it all confused. They're like, well, if I put in all this effort and I chase after her and I pursue her and I double, triple text her and I let her know that, hey, I really want to be with you, then she's going to really respect me. She's going to value me. But women don't think like that. See, too many guys, they've been watching Disney movies. They've been watching these love comedies where the chiseled jaw, attractive guy who looks good, he's just banging the girl, and then some little short, dumpy guy is still there, and he's just her shoulder to cry on. Then at the end of the movie, he finally gets his chance. That's not how women operate. Trust me. They will stick with that guy. Matter of fact, women will rather share an alpha male, a high-value guy, than to be with a loyal beta male, a loyal guy who they're not really physically attracted to. So guys, if you are really into a woman, relax. You don't have to put in all this effort because a woman you're into, she's not going to require you to jump through hoops and move mountains for her. Matter of fact, she's going to go with the flow. She's not going to be changing plans on you at the last minute. She's not going to be saying, hey, can we reschedule? She's not going to be telling you, hey, how about we meet over here instead? She's not going to do that. She's not going to flake off because women want to be with guys who they're really attracted to. So what they're going to do is they're going to show up. They're going to comply. They're going to put in a lot of effort. They're going to make it easy on you. See, too many guys, you're with women who don't really like you. They might have medium to low interest in you. So you have to really put in all this effort and climb the mountain, like she said. But a woman who's really into you, what's going to happen is you won't have to do all that. All you have to do is say time, date, and place. You know what she's going to do? She's going to show up on time with the positive, great attitude. Too many guys are saying time, date, and place, and women are trying to switch the time. They're saying, well, I don't want to go over there. I don't like that place. And even if they do show up, they have like a little sour face, and they're like, oh, hey, what's up? No, that's because she's not really into you. And that's what it really boils down to, guys. You being with a woman who really, really likes you. Because you can tell the difference. Because I've been with women in the past where I'm just paying for a lot of things, putting in all this effort, and I'm just going over here, going over there. And I'm just expending a lot of energy, time, and emotion, climbing mountains, doing all this stuff like that. Guess what? They always took me for granted. They always left me. They always disrespected me. They always just played all these little silly games. And it always seemed like it was an uphill battle with her, with those type of women I was with in the past. So this is why I tell you guys, and remember, a woman should love you far more than you love her. Oh, you should just really like your woman, right? You should be in love with your passion. You should be in love with your drive, your business, because that's why she's really with you. She's with you because what you have going on, because you have a love for your life. This is why when guys are doing great in life, then they happen to get a girlfriend or married or whatever, what usually happens with the girl? She usually loses interest in them. She usually leaves them. And she says something like, I don't know, something about you just changed. It's just different. I don't know. You just changed. What she's saying is you love me more than you love yourself, more than you love your purpose, more than you love the gym, more than you love your hobbies. This is why I tell you guys, you should really just like your woman. Or at the least, she loves you more than you love her. You can have love for a woman, but don't be in love with her. Because when you're in love with a woman, you know what you're going to do? You're going to put in all this effort, like she said. You're going to be climbing mountains. And with women, it's never going to be enough. It's never enough. Matter of fact, the more you do, the more she's going to require and want. This is why I tell you guys, at the beginning of a situation or interaction when you meet a woman and you're first going on your first, second, third date, you have to keep things light. You have to keep it at a minimum. So when you meet her, don't go for a crazy, extravagant place. Don't take her to a concert. Don't take her out of town. Don't take her to a really nice restaurant, because she's going to expect that the next time and even more, and the next day and the next day. Keep things at a minimum. Don't put in all this effort when you first meet a woman, because I guarantee you she won't do it for you. Now, she might if she really likes you, but she's juggling a lot of different dudes. She's talking to this dude. She's probably hooking up with this dude, right? So you have to keep your effort to a minimum, and you have to monitor how much time and energy and effort you're putting into a woman, especially in the beginning and throughout the situation or relationship. Because the more you do, the more she'll pull back, the less she'll appreciate you. Because women operate from an opportunistic mindset. Us men, we operate from an idealistic mindset. So if you're doing all these different things, you think ideally she's going to love me more. If I buy her a nice coat, if I buy her a nice jacket, nice purse, I buy her a nice hat, she's going to love me more. She's going to appreciate me. No, because they operate from an opportunistic sort of mindset. And you're thinking ideally she'll love you, she'll like you more. But that's not how it works. Women love guys who they have to work for, who they have to do things for. You guys understand that? This is why, guys, she should love you more than you love her. So take a look at your situation right now that you're dealing with a woman. Does it feel like that you're doing all the work, or you're doing like 90%? Right. So guess who loves who? She loves you less than you love her. Right. So you should always really just look at your situation, look at the interaction you have with women, and make sure that she's putting in more effort than you're putting in. And that she's compliant, because when she's compliant, that means she's really attracted to you. That means she really likes you. That means she's really into you. That means she really want to be with you. If she's making it hard on you, if she's having you do a lot of different things, she has a checklist for you, and she's saying, well, I don't do this on a first date, or I don't want to go here, or all these different things. She's just giving you a hard time, and you're climbing up that mountain. That's not the woman for you. Because guess what? Throughout the situation or relationship, if you decide to stay with it, it's going to get harder and harder and harder and harder. So you're going to each and every week it's going to be more and more. And the reason being is because she doesn't really like you like that. See, what I noticed about women is over the years, if they're not really into you, if they don't really desire you physically and sexually, they don't mind dealing with you and talking to you, even being around you. But what they'll do is they'll make things hard on you. You'll go to make a move and want to have sex. She'll just make it hard on you. She'll play games. You'll go to set a date. She'll just be wishy-washy. I don't know. I'm busy. And you're like, okay, then you try to set another date, a few days later, another week. And she's just making up excuses. She's making it hard on you. She's making you climb those mountains. She's having you put in all that effort because she doesn't really find you all that attractive physically. That's what it comes down to. Relax, guys. Be easy. Make sure that she loves you more than you love her. That's the perfect recipe for any relationship, any sort of situation that you might have with any female. Because then it'll flow real smooth. See, the reason why your situation don't really flow smoothly is because she's not really into you. So you're just a placeholder for the guy who she's really into. And she's just, around, and she's going to charge you for being around her. It's going to be transactional, the situation. You're going to have to take her out to eat. You're going to have to go get drinks. You're going to have to do all these different things before sex happens. See, guys, Make sure that you're monitoring your situation and that she's putting in more effort than you're putting in. She's climbing mountains for you, because that's honestly how a relationship really stays and really works.